Peace and blessings, world, and welcome to another edition of Fresh Perspective, where we give you a fresh view on this week's hot topics. And right now, we're talking about that association, that NBA. But first, before we get started, I'm your host, Irvin Hawkins. We got to introduce the panel. We got Mr. Young and Talented, Mr. Denzel Chappelle. Courtney, my
It's
brother,
good.
how you doing?
It's good. Well, slightly under the weather, but we can do it. Let's go.
Courtney coming in like Jordan with the flu in Game 6.
Mhm.
We also got the great orator and tactician, host of Hamid Speaks, my brother D. Burks. What's going on?
Hey man, I don't care nothing about that man being sick. He ain't finna do me like Karl Malone. Get well, brother. But let's do it, man. Good to be back. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Also, what popped out to y'all this week, man? Talk to me. Courtney, what jumped out to you?
um, Association been kind of even. A lot of teams are starting to get their rhythm now. A lot of teams starting to fall into place. Um, I'll be honest with you. I'm not liking the way the refs is calling these games. Like they're not calling these. They just it look rigged. Like I mean, I know the NBA is rigged, but Jesus Christ, like some of the ways they call it, yeah, for real. Like they just I don't know, bro. They giving people fouls they want. That it's just weird the way they reffing these games, man. They outside of that,
Are,
everybody been solely playing though. I like it so far. Everybody revving up.
are you still upset that LeBron came back on your baby Knicks?
Nah, I really wasn't upset. We won the first game. He had to come get a win. We even as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so is the Celtics for real? Because I, like many other people, I know y'all say I fall for the Coco, but when Hayward went down, I thought the Celtics was done. Celtics is playing some ball. How do you feel about the way they playing?
Celtics balling. Celtics balling. They for real. I didn't think they was down because of Gordon Hayward. I just thought the youngins. It was time for the youngins was gonna have to step up, and they stepping up. They doing their justice. I still think they a piece away. I still think they got to replace Gordon, or get another like a big that could do something. But outside of that, they for real. They got a closer. They got somebody that could get them 30. That Jason Tatum can score. He really can do that. Jaylen Brown been playing solid. I like the way he played against the Warriors. I hope he take that passion and his best friend passing away and play like that the rest of the season.
He did. He just lit the Hawks up
I
right after
I
that.
think I think I think I think it's they could go as far as Jaylen Brown jump shot go. If it get better over the season, they could go a long way. But when that shit start going back to being broke, it's over.
Great orator and tactician. Talk to me, man. Anything jumped out to you this week?
Well, you are one of the ones who fall for the Coco, man. Coco Hawk. But to just piggyback on what he was talking about, I'm one of the believers in Brad Stevens. I believe he is the best coach in the NBA right now. And I
Coaching
think
matters.
I think that that's how I feel. But in all seriousness, I think that the Gordon Hayward injury was a blessing in disguise for them. I think Gordon Hayward being in that system early was going to be able to hide some of the deficiencies that team was going to have, but they was going to be able to be masked by what Gordon Hayward was going to have to be able to produce. But now they know what the deficiencies are, and they're playing. And what's miraculous about them is that they got 10 new people on that roster, and he's able to turn that thing over and got those guys playing at a high level defensively. You got the young boys out there that added another defensive level because of their length and their athleticism. Got Marcus Smart reported back in shape, looking like the machine that he is. And he's playing inspiring basketball. Kevin Durant is still not understanding that he can be the best player in the game. He out there passing the ball to wide open Draymond Green when he's wide open. Got a problem with that. Steph Curry
He's
is
not a
struggling.
leader.
Steph Curry is struggling. Klay Thompson is struggling. You the only one having a respectable night, and you passing the ball to Draymond Green. Kevin Durant is my favorite player. I am highly disappointed in you, and I have to get lit up by my friends Courtney and Hawk and Jeremy all weekend because you out here doing this crazy foolishness. And then when you don't play, and the Golden State Warriors get in a tight game, Steph Curry show you what it looked like and go for 40, 20 and a quarter, 25 and a quarter. You want to know why? Because it had to be done. Kevin Durant, I need you to wake up and understand what time it is.
He don't
Clipper
want to put it
fans,
on his back. He already told you that.
yeah, he did, and I'm disappointed in that. Don't worry about it though, because Kyrie Irving is slowly becoming my guy. But the B, Kyrie is special, and I just like the way he played the game. Somebody need to call Doc Rivers, and the NBA need to file some kind of suit to him for conflict of interest because his son keep taking the most shots on the team that he don't need to be taking the most shots on the team. And I see what Big Baby and Chris Paul and all these other players were talking about. Austin Rivers,
Who
well,
else supposed to take the shots on that team?
I don't know, but he ain't supposed to lead them in shots. That's all I'm saying.
Blake Griffin, maybe.
Him and Blake are 1 and 2. Blake missing him by 1 shot.
Austin shouldn't be number 2. That's all I'm saying.
Who else on the team should be shooting?
Somebody besides Austin. That's it. I don't care. Pick somebody. Somebody besides him.
Well, I have a question. For you guys. It's been the school of thought that the East is weaker than the West. It's been that way for a very long time. But when you look at the standings, the East is stacking up. Has things changed, or
no?
It's just still early?
The only reason why people say the East has been weak, is because LeBron James don't win the championship when he get there. That's all. If LeBron would win every time he went to the championship the last 7 years and win 5 out of 7, nobody would say the East is weak because he's the winning team. But the East is not weak, in my opinion.
Well, they usually say the East is weak outside of Cleveland.
Who said that?
I said they usually say the East is weak outside of Cleveland.
Yeah, but I just totally disagree with that this season. I think it's a lot of parity in the league, and I like a lot of good young teams. Detroit playing good ball right now, even though LeBron getting in them right now. They're 11-5. They're playing good basketball. Stan Van Gundy got them playing at a good pace and space. You got the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks have lost too many games since they acquired Eric Bledsoe. You got them working. So, I mean, there's going to be some good teams out there. The Raptors are still looking like their normal individual ISO ball. Offense. Still looking at the same team. No difference there, but they're still going to win some games. So, the question is, where is Kawhi Leonard? That's the real question. Where you at?
Faking injury.
You said faking?
Yeah. Faking an injury.
Pop resting that boy. He ain't hurt.
Why not? If you can win games and still get your star player to 100%, why not? Coaching matters. Good job, Popovich.
Still going home.
Don't disagree, but let's just go home with the best we can. Let's go home.
That makes it even worse. That really shows you trash. You healthier than everybody else, and you still lose.
Now, Courtney, you out there in La La Land, man. How does everybody feel about Lonzo Ball? He just posted his second triple-double this week. Is the fans out there in La La Land receiving this young man, or are they tired of the hype?
Some like him. Most think he overrated. He ain't got it. It's okay. I told you I hate a cowardly lion. Boy ain't got no heart. The Los Angeles Lakers are the Wizard of Oz. He's the lion, okay? He's the lion. He ain't got no heart out there. All right? That's the Wizard of Oz, man. They on their way to see the wizard, man.
You saying this man ain't got no heart already in his rookie season? Like, you indicting him like that?
He ain't have heart in college. I told y'all that. Basketball is not life. Ball is not life for Lonzo. He liked playing ball. It's cool for him. But listen, that boy showed more energy and more heart when he dancing on stage rapping with his friends than he do when he in the middle of a basketball game.
Wow. Y'all heard
Did you not watch him walk past that fight? He ain't want no parts. Whether they was gonna fight or not, it was real or fake. He ain't want no parts of the drama.
Wow. Y'all heard it here on Fresh Perspective, man. Mr. Young and Talented said LeVar Ball needs to go see the wizard for
not LeVar. No.
Sorry, Lonzo.
LeVar got heart. Lonzo. They all over there. I'm telling you, he is the cowardly lion. That boy ain't got no heart. I told y'all that. Y'all gonna learn he don't got heart. The problem with Lonzo is he's in a bad place. He's at home. So expectations is raised higher because he's around a bunch of people who've been watching him since high school. His daddy messed him up with that Laker thing. He should have been in Boston, and he wouldn't have the problems he having right now. He would have an offensive system that fits his game. He would have players around him that fit his game, and he wouldn't have to be leading the charge. He would be able to develop and grow into the player he gonna be or can be, and then come to LA. But no, everybody thought it was cute for his ass to come to LA. Told you I don't bring that boy here. Now look.
Hey, go get some, man. How do you feel about what Young Talented is saying? You agree with him?
Hey man, I ain't like that, but there's a lot of truth in what he said. A lot of the ball is not. He's not approaching the game with the energy or the intensity that he needs to be an effective player. And because the Los Angeles Lakers organization has put the pressure on him to start, LeVar has put the pressure on him to start and be a Los Angeles Laker, he really is a seventh, eighth man coming off the bench. Like, he should not be starting. The game doesn't really start until Jordan Clarkson comes in. Like, that's when the game starts. When Lonzo's in, it's all cute, even though the triple-double game, if he played with that kind of tenacity and that kind of energy night in and night out, then he wouldn't look so bad. He had 16 rebounds. When him getting the rebound, it allowed him to push and run and do the things that he does well. But if he don't come with that type of attitude, he's going to look like a bum.
His triple-double should be overrated too. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but that triple-double should be overrated. I need y'all to pay attention to the Lakers when they play. Dudes be out of position. Dudes don't be set. Dudes don't even do. When he throw them the ball, dudes is literally just putting it at the rim to make sure they get him a stat. You don't see nobody actually, most of the time, they not in position. As soon as they grab it, they putting it up. It don't matter what position they in. They're either jumping or they putting the ball towards the rim to help that boy get assists. It ain't like he just dominant and he creating offense for the Lakers.
Well, I don't think his game is gonna ever. I think that's how it's gonna be for him throughout his career, unless he work on some stuff, ball handling wise, because he's not gonna be able to get to the spots of the court to where he can really, like you say, just dime them out. It's gonna be those quick hitters. You come off the down pin, boom, ball there on time. You put it up in the air, come off the curl. I hit you cutting, lay machine, float a dunk. Like, that's how his assist is gonna come. I do agree with you on that. I don't think he's gonna be out there pick and roll maestro. Give me two picks, slip one, you pop. Nah, I don't see that. Because when you play the game like that, you also have to be a threat to score the ball.
But they say he the next Magic Johnson. He the next Jason Kidd.
Well, see, you know me, I don't see him as either one of those players. One, the Jason Kidd comparison I never really liked. I got a high respect for Jason Kidd, but the reason why I never liked that comparison because Jason Kidd was a dog. He played defense. He was tenacious on the defensive side of the ball, and he also played fast. He played so fast. Magic Johnson, we say anything about Magic. Magic was a 6'9" point guard, legit. And if it wasn't for Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Magic Johnson would be the greatest basketball player to ever play basketball. It'd just be that simple. That's how good Magic was. He'd have been the greatest.
Well, you guys set me up for my next question. All of this talk about LeVar Ball Lonzo Ball. I keep thinking about LeVar, but Lonzo Ball and how they try and compare him to some of the greats. Who are the next young superstars? Because, LeBron can't play forever. He's going to be gone soon. So who gets the keys when LeBron is ready to give them up? Or who takes the keys from LeBron?
Well, I was thinking about something today, and I had to do some research, man. And I know I'm far-fetched, but I really believe that the NBA may try to hand the keys to the NBA to LeBron James Jr. He's 13 years old right now. In 5 years, 6 years, LeBron will be at year 20, and his son might be ready to come on in this thing. But you got great players, right? Great young players right now. You got the Greek freak, Steph Curry. Ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He's not going to get no worse. You still got Kyrie. Kyrie just 25. He's just 25 years old. So I think the NBA is in a good place.
Kevin Durant is the face of the NBA right now. It is not LeBron James. LeBron just a name right now. And he's going to be a name. He's who he is. But Kevin Durant is the guy in the NBA right now. The Warriors got people, but Kevin is the guy. He just don't want to be the guy. And I ain't been telling nobody. It's that one right there with that Falcon hat on that want him to be that guy so bad. And that ain't him.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Courtney, we're gonna be 30, 30 years from now, 20 years from now, we still gonna be dogs, and we gonna talk about that experience. When I went down there to Oklahoma City, this man told me for an entire 2-hour flight, the Uber ride there while we at the restaurant. The greatest thing of that whole trip was the restaurant, Russell Monkey Dunk, and KD hitting the three from the first shot of the game. Outside of that, that game was owned by LeBron.
Well, I'll say this, young talented. I respect your point of view, but I believe LeBron still got the keys. And actually, fans, comment at the bottom of this video. Who has the keys? Is it LeBron?
LeBron know how to play the media.
Media darling.
He got the keys, though.
But he really don't know how to play the media. He really don't got the keys.
Understand what you got.
Hold on, wait, D-Birds. How you got the keys? How you got the keys? And you just lost 4-1. Prior to your miraculous comeback with a little bit of help, you was down 3-1.
A little bit of help. Now, that's when he put that key in that door. When they were down 3-1, he turned that knob. It got
that black card is what that was.
He had the keys before then. You got to understand when the league
he used that trump card. And speaking of trump cards, LeVar Ball better stop being crazy and be grateful, because his son can be in that China jail, becoming a Chinaman.
No parts of that matter.
Don't nobody be worried about the middle child. He better tighten up.
Yeah, he was definitely supposed to thank President Trump for that. But I will say this, Courtney, when the league hands you the keys, it's like all of the attention, all of the they pretty much promote the league through you. Just like how me and D Burt's talk. They tried to give the keys to Grant Hill, but Grant Hill got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, I guess it ended up going to Kobe Bryant, but the league tried to give the keys to Grant Hill. So LeBron currently has those keys until he retires, because, like y'all said, nobody's knocking him off on the East.
Can I speak on that? The keys did not go to Kobe Bryant. Keys went to LeBron James. AI had it for a little bit, and then when LeBron came in 2000, they said, "Come on, because you got to know they put Kobe under the jail." That's how the Black Mamba was formed. Kobe came out of that thing to rise back to stardom by killing. He didn't get no extra help. He killed everything.
You're making good points, but AI had the streets. AI was the people's champions. He never really had the keys. That's how he was the answer. Because we talked about that before. Like, who's the man after Michael Jordan? The answer was Allen Iverson, but Allen had the streets.
Allen Iverson had the basketball world by the balls from about 1999 to 2002. He had them. That's why we got tattoos, cornrows, headbands, arm sleeves. That is here because of his power.
Absolutely. He was the man.
Hey, man, my boy's a cultural icon. I get it. I get it. I don't know. See, this is why I say LeBron ain't got the keys, because I don't know if LeBron is a cultural icon.
Yes, you do. Me and you had this discussion. He might not be a cultural icon for us, but you even broke it down to me in a way to where these young boys, he's gonna be their guy.
Yeah, he's the
young even though I think Kyrie, I think a lot of young guys. I see when I seen Kyrie in a closed basketball setting with a lot of young kids. Boy, they love Kyrie Irving.
All right, let me give you an example. Steph Curry got kids out here trying to shoot jump shots, trying to get their jump shot game going. He got handled. He brought handle back into it with Kyrie. Name something that a player right now can grow up and say, "I got from Bron."
Okay. You could try.
You can't. You just bigger, stronger, moving, and all of that. Maybe a dunk, but there's nothing to go. You wanted when you was trying to be like Mike, you was trying to fade with your tongue out doing this. When AI was in the game, it was tattoos, headbands. He was in the streets. It was street ball. He brought that in. And he was crossover, bringing it in. It was being tough. Steph got you with the jump shot, and Steph Curry with the shot. Tell me what Bron do as a cultural icon. Not to say Bron ain't who he is. I'm not disrespecting him at all. I'm just saying, for all that he has did, he has mastered amongst the media and doing what he doing, not having people really be able to go up against him in the East. But He not a cultural icon though.
You know what? I tell you what. That's a strong question, Courtney. And I tell you what LeBron's legacy is going to be is choose your destiny.
Oh, so that's what
LeBron,
he did. So he made everybody cool to go play AAU ball with their homeboys and not be competitive.
Yep, that's what he did.
That's one way to look at
But he
it.
did, but that's not. But that's what you just said, Court, is the reality. But that's not how it's going to be spent. But that's the reality.
Because
exactly
he has to choose your destiny. That is his legacy, not to be, locked down and enslaved to a current organization where you Charles Barkley getting free at the end of your career and never getting a championship.
Oh no, don't do Chuck like that. He went to Phoenix. He just didn't get it done. Don't get it confused. No, he got out of he went to Phoenix. Oh yeah.
I know he went to Phoenix and he dropped 40 a couple times in them finals too. It's just Jeffrey was better than him.
Yeah. Listen, he ain't no. I respect Bron for where he is, but he not a cultural icon.
I think LeBron is going to become the cultural icon when Adam Silver reduced when he changed the one and done rule and they're going to allow players to come out of high school again. The player that they're going to look at.
He ain't the first one to come out of high school.
But he's the first one to come out like end up with the success. Early banging. Kobe, everything Kobe Bryant did as far as coming out of high school record-wise, LeBron is going to kill it.
I just don't view him as a coach. I view him as an icon, and business-wise, he going to be remembered business-wise. His business acumen might help for the future. His business might rub off on these future generations and these younger kids. Prime example, right? They asked Lonzo who he had in his game after he said he watched LeBron James. Do you see what the fuck Lonzo dealing with right now? That's a problem. It's not aggression. It's I need everybody else to make shots, and I need you to get along with me. His daddy's saying it. Oh, nah, they got to do that. Every time you hear something negative about Zoe, it's the people around him got to do more. He need stars around him. He need this. He need y'all to run. He need y'all to do this. Y'all got to dive to the rim. If he is this good and he make me better, why I got to do so much for me to be better around him then? He's supposed to be able to make me better, not me do good to make him look better.
Well, okay, he showed me J.R. Smith better. World beater.
Wow. I mean, hey, young talent, you on fire tonight, brother. I can't.
I'm just saying, he did not. And D-Burt's making me mad, man. I got a headache and I can't really talk. But you're going to keep pissing me off with that. He made J.R. Smith better. J.R. Smith, nigga.
No, I was saying that sarcastically, bro. He made J.R. Smith better. J.R. Smith is still doing the same thing he did with Melo, but LeBron made him better, though.
Yo, yeah, and let me say something else while we're on this podcast. I need you entertainers and you people in the world to stop telling me J.R. Smith played defense. If y'all don't go to hell with that shit, just because he's where he's supposed to be don't mean he's a two-way player. Just mean he's actually doing what he should have been doing his whole damn life. What they teach you. That nigga is not no two-way player.
Can I add something to that too? When J.R. Smith was with Carmelo Anthony all those years, the second best player on the team. When he's with LeBron, you got J.R. Smith like fifth. And J.R. Smith, fifth best player on the team, that's not a bad five. I'm just saying.
He got one Sixth Man of the Year award. He been with LeBron 3 years. He been on the bench damn near 3 years. Somebody tell me, how is it that he ain't never got a most improved player? He ain't made no All NBA teams. He ain't made no All Defensive teams. He ain't got another Sixth Man award. He's gotten so much better, and he's a two-way player, but he ain't got nothing to show for this.
Well, he got a ring.
Nigga, please shut up.
You got it.
And listen, we got to come to terms. Melo may never get one.
It's very possible Melo never get one.
Very possible.
It's very possible.
Looking very possible.
He ain't J.R. Smith. I know that.
If Melo get a championship ring, man, that'll be, and he gets one being a reason why they won. That'll really solidify his entire career because he's won on every level. He's been on every level.
Yeah, I mean he's a Hall of Famer, but I don't think he's going to get one.
Hey man, you got to be on the best team to get one. Keep telling people championships are a team award. You better have.
I'm gonna be honest
Well,
with y'all. I don't think this OKC thing is we. I don't think we've seen the full maturation of this team yet.
Of
I
course
think
we
we
have.
might be judging them slightly early. I think they're gonna be
Nah,
a team that work out the kinks and come playoff time they're gonna be a
nah.
problem.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. When they get about game 28, 30, they gonna be done figured it out, and it's gonna go to cruise control. They just waiting on Paul George. Melo and Russell Westbrook is just waiting on Paul George. That's all they waiting on. Once Paul George go work, they win.
Yeah, his dumbass missing free throws.
yeah, but your boy James Harden ain't waiting on nobody.
It's not JC. See, there you go falling
James
for the
ain't
cocoa
out there
again.
work.
Wait to the playoffs. All you gotta do is wait till the playoffs.
Hey man, he's handing out that work, and you know
He
it.
do that every bruh. James Harden has averaged almost 30 since he's been a Houston Rocket.
I don't care
But when
what
you get
James
in the
Harden doing.
playoffs,
Listen, James Harden is fishing for an MVP. He ain't think about no championship.
That man is cooking. He come to the court with a chef hat on every day. Every day he's chefing. But hey, once again, world, you're listening to Fresh Perspective. We talking about that association. So let's come on to our final perspective. Great orator and tactician. What's your final perspective on this week?
boy, NBA fans, watch out. Cleveland is starting to wake up. They're starting to get the groove back. They're starting to just realize that they just got to outscore everybody. They're not going to be able to check them. They're just trying to put up the most points. So they're finna start racking up the wins. And I'm saying it here now. You finna start hearing the chatter. Kevin Durant, we got all eyes on you. Because we know who you play Wednesday. And you better do it. You better kill. Because I got my eyes on you. Make no mistake about it. I might be in the building near you. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Mr. Denzel Chappelle. Final perspective.
Final perspective, is for Jeff Hornacek. I've watched pretty much every Knicks game this year. And the Knicks play solid and they have things. The problem I have with Jeff Hornacek is with certain particular teams, like he gets a lineup or a group on how he wants them to run, and he doesn't adjust. This is a different league now. This ain't that league you was playing with John Stockton and Karl Malone and them, all right? Let that shit go, bro. Some teams you're going to have to run small. You got a lot of different bodies on a team for a reason. Different sizes, different styles. That's what your job as a coach is, to see ahead of time. All right, I'm going to need you, and you to step it up tonight. I'm going to need you, and you tonight. I'm going to be big tonight. I'm going to be small tonight. He running with the same unit, and it's not going to work like that. Some nights, Kyle O'Quinn can't play. You're going to have to play Michael Beasley and Lance Thomas more minutes. Some nights you're going to have to put Doug McDermott in there earlier than this one and run small. Some nights you just going to have to mix it up. Yeah, you got rookies. In real life, you ain't expected to win, homie. Damian Dotson is a 4-year dude who loves to put up shots. You a dude in Phoenix who's shooting a lot of 3-point shots. Like, you got to use your unit better. You got to use that. You got 15 people on the roster? Use them. Use your 15 people. Might be small ball tonight. Might be big man game tonight. Just figure it out, though.
Okay, and I have to say, just building
Hey,
on what we were saying about. Hold on a sec. Just building on what we were saying about
I
the
just want to
LeVar
say one
Ball.
thing.
I mean, the Lonzo Ball and the young stars. I feel like it's a lot of young stars in this league, and I think the league is in good hands. Whether we're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, Greek Freak, Porzingis, it's a lot of young, talented stars in the league, and I think the league is extremely healthy. Yeah, go ahead, DB. What was you about to say?
Oh, no, I just wanted to put it on wax that Courtney final perspective was on Coach Hornacek. So that means coaches matters.
See, now we're going to do this. Coaching matters when it comes to lineup play, but coaching don't matter when players ain't playing well. You can't blame a coach for – you can't blame a coach. Hold on. You saying it. You can't blame a coach when players ain't playing well.
Yeah, you can.
And
Take it
hold on.
out.
And I missed the football segment, but let me let you know something, because I came up on some stats today that you ain't been saying in the last 3 weeks. I hear you talking a lot of Drew Brees and a lot of Drew Brees this. Until yesterday, they last 3 games, 2 of them, he ain't even have a touchdown pass. So miss me with that Drew Brees this, Drew Brees that shit, because he ain't have touchdown passes in 2 of the last 3 games.
Uh-huh.
All right. Make sure you mention that too, because you ain't be mentioning that, but you'll scream that Drew Brees cat. His
Yeah,
ass
but
ain't out here getting all them touchdowns.
everybody know that this season, what's been going on this season, and for a matter of fact, you said what was those numbers you said again about number 9?
Two of the last 3 games, he didn't throw touchdowns in them.
Okay, so when they played,
I'm
Tampa
just
Bay.
telling you what I was told today.
Oh, well, they told you wrong because
no, not told me. Heard that was that was your boy Colin.
Oh well, he be gassing because he threw 2 touchdowns against Tampa Bay. He didn't throw a touchdown against the Bills, but they ran for 383 yards.
I said he threw a touchdown. He didn't throw one next.
And then he threw 2 touchdowns against the Redskins. So out of the last 3 games, he got 4 touchdowns.
Okay, I'm just telling you what your boy Colin said.
I know it. And make sure he understands too that he got a 104 passer rate, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and he lead the league in passing percentage. His team is 8-2. Make sure Colin Cowherd tell the whole story about number 9.
Tom Brady still having the best season.
Of course he.
And listen, y'all, we did give
statistically,
but sometimes you just gotta let the energy flow, and you just gotta, when it's organic, when it's real, when it's full of energy, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go, world.
Always. I'm good.
I'm great. Falcons is doing what they need to do right now, and number 9 do what he got to do. I can't ask no more. We just need to get Buffalo right so they can let Tyrod throw the ball to MT, get some more touchdowns. At the stats, we're good to go for me.
All right, well, peace and blessings, world. We'll see y'all next time. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace.